So I've got a budget of £50,000 and I need to buy a car in the next 24 hours. The reason why I need to buy a car in the next 24 hours is because I've got a baby due tomorrow. And literally as soon as that baby arrives, I'm going to be off work. But I do of course still need to buy cars for my car dealership and my giveaway platform Planet of Dreams. And I've come up with an idea to make this challenge even more interesting. Now the plan is I need to buy the best car I can possibly find for my budget of £50,000 and I am not allowed to use the internet. I need to act as if I'm a usual consumer and I'm going to go into my local area, which is Milton Keynes, and I'm going to go to all the local dealerships and see what car I can buy. Now I know what you're thinking, Calvin, why don't you just buy a car from your own car dealership? That car there, that's £20,000. That car there, £25,000. That one there is £24,000. This one is 15. That's £30,000, and this one is over 100 grand. But that one's not for sale. And on that note, let's jump in the M5, get it unplugged, and go to the first car dealership, that's it, which is Urban Automotive. So Urban Automotive, as many people know, they're a Land Rover specialist mainly, but they modify high-end cars. So let's go see. Generally, a lot of their cars, or all of their cars, are well in excess of 50 grand, but you never know. They might have something available for us. Sorted. Such a nice place. I love it here. Love it. Hello. Yeah, I've got random requests. I've got a budget, £50,000.
Yep.
And I need to buy a car today. I'm guessing the answer is going to be you ain't got nothing for that kind of money.
Not at that price, unfortunately.
What's the cheapest car that you've got?
I've got passenger or commercial.
Either or. Now you're going to have VAT on commercial, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, we're buying as if we're a consumer, so there's probably going to be.
I've got a used 110 XS edition. 22 plate, done 12.
Yeah.
79,975.
Oh my God, that's well out of the budget. Okay, so you definitely can't take 50 grand for that, can you?
No.
All right, no worries. I'll continue on my journey, yeah?
No worries.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Right, let's go. No, it's a no-go. Like, it was a borderline embarrassing, but we're on a mission. We're on a mission. Right, so the next dealership is, I don't know, there's a whole hub of main dealers in the centre of MK. Let's just head over there and you never know, we might see something else en route. Do you know, I thought it'd be good to throw in a little supercar dealership into the equation. In fact, I think I looked at this unit myself a few years ago. But that aside, Ventura Collection, who are located somewhere here. I've never been here before. Yes, this is the unit I looked at. That's mad. Is it here? It is here. And I didn't want it because my business is too big for this unit, but what a lovely place. Aston out the front, a couple of Porsches, got an M5 over there as well. Let's pop inside, see what else they've got, and hope they've got something for 50 grand. So we've arrived at Ventura Collection, and Michael, isn't it?
Yep.
Good to see you, man. I was going to say meet you, but we've met briefly prior to this. I see you at the car show at the weekend. Yep. You was actually in your GTC Ford Lusso.
Yeah.
And we're on a bit of a mission to buy a car. We've got a budget of £50,000.
Yep.
We need to buy the best car we can possibly buy within that budget, and we've got 24 hours to do it.
Yep.
We've got some incredible cars here. I can't believe I've never been here before. Like, this place is amazing. The types of cars you've got in here, like you've got a LaFerrari, you've got a Senna there. This thing here,
Senna GTR.
A Senna GTR. I don't think I've ever stood behind a car and felt the presence of a rear end like I do with this car. It's a special car. That is a special car.
There's only 75 in the world.
Wow.
This one's near enough delivery mileage still, so yeah, special one.
What's the value of that car?
About 1.5 mil.
Is it up for sale now then?
It is for sale, but it takes a certain type of client to buy it.
Of course, yeah.
Being a track car, it's not road legal. So yeah, certain type of person that needs to buy it.
It's an ornament, that's what that is, isn't it? Yeah, and it will be, it's a collector's piece.
Yeah, exactly.
So you guys clearly deal with higher end cars, yeah?
Yeah, so everything 100k plus really. We obviously get Part X's in that come in under that 100k that will retail if it's the right car. But yeah, mainly 100k plus.
So have you got anything here right now for my budget?
We've just got that in Part X, 906 turbo.
Wow.
Really nice example, that's 37,000.
Okay.
It's done 70,000 miles, cool colour, been well looked after. Yeah, so that is in budget.
That is in budget. That is in budget.
It's just a bit of an older car.
But
it's nice.
Beggars can't be choosers, mate.
Yeah.
It is a really nice car, isn't it?
It's open, you can have a look.
It's clean inside, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
I
nice.
like the steering wheel.
Yeah, it's got a different steering wheel on it and head unit as well, I think.
Yeah, oh yeah, it has, yeah.
Yeah.
So that came in part against what?
God, what did this
can you not
stand
say?
for? AMG GTS.
Okay.
Yeah, so it wasn't like a big difference in
Yeah,
price.
but
that was another car that came in part X for a Bentley, so
Oh, I love that.
3 cars out of 1.
3 cars out of 1. It's got a sunroof as well.
Yep.
That is nice. One thing I do definitely want to do before we agree on anything is I've got to do a car vertical check. Make sure it's all good. But I'm not saying I don't trust
get
it,
it
mate.
in there.
Got to make sure it's all right. So I was just thinking, this car, like, you kind of lose your perspective of the real world when you stand in a place like this.
Yeah.
In here, this car looks cheap, doesn't it? It just looks, I'm looking at it like, I've got to buy this. This seems so cheap. I know what the market looks like on these cars, but in here, because you've got all of this, I think the cheapest car after this is maybe...
That 911 at the moment. So that's about 80 grand.
I was going to say it's 80 grand.
Yeah. So that's near enough 50k cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's have a look and see what Car Vertical's saying. As ever, I want to say a big thanks to Car Vertical, the sponsor of my channel. I'll link them in the description below. Use my code CCD to get 20% off when you do your Car Vertical check. I do it on every single car I buy, and the reason why I do it is to make sure it's all good. And in this case, Michael, what do you reckon?
Should be all good.
I'm sure you've done your checks when you bought it. It is all good. It's all green ticks, and that's what you want to see. So the mileage is all good. It's got no finance on it, no previous damage. It's got a total of 7 owners.
Yeah.
And if you scroll down, you can see a nice consistent mileage graph there. Most recent one in July last year, 67,000 miles. It's probably due an MOT at some point soon as well. But that is a very, very good car vertical check, especially considering
the age of it.
The age.
23 years old now.
Yeah, that is God, it's 23 years old, that's mad. 2002, anything else we want to report here? Registered back in May 2022. The most recent keeper change was September last year. So big timeline of events, 31 records found, loads and loads. My God, it had a private plate back in the end of 2002, 1FX.
It's a good plate.
That is a good plate, isn't it? So yeah, all very, very interesting. I'll show you an example of a Porsche that's been in a ditch or something. There you go. And that's what you obviously do not want to see when you're doing a car vertical check, but what you need to make sure you do is use that code CCD to get 20% off. It's definitely a good prospect.
Yeah.
We've got a few more dealerships to go see,
Yeah.
and I'll let you know within the next 24 hours if that's a car for us.
Sounds good.
What a place that was. Honestly, I was mind blown when I walked into that place. But the Porsche is what I need to be focused on, and although it is very, very nice and it looks like great value for money, I want to spend as much of this budget as I possibly can, and that's a little bit on the low side. It sounds mad, doesn't it? I want to spend more. I actually want to spend more. So we're now going to what I sort of call the hub of car dealers in the centre of Milton Keynes, and at that hub you've got Mercedes-Benz, which is going to be interesting, Volkswagen, and I think there's a Honda dealership as well. In fact, there's Mercedes there. Show the world Mercedes them up. So we'll head in there and see if we can buy ourselves maybe an AMG. There's got to be an AMG there, 50 grand, surely. Let's do VW first. And then after we've been to all of these places, we've still got Audi and my all-time favourite, personal favourite car brand, BMW. Now, annoyingly, we have no permission to film at any of these dealerships, so we've got to kind of get in there, ask for their permission, and see what they say. They'll be all right. I know a few people in here, and anyway, they're sound. Everyone's sound. The whole world is full of wonderful people, especially sunny England. Volkswagen weren't keen for us to film, which is fair enough, but the lad there that I dealt with is actually a subscriber of the channel. He was really polite and super helpful, and straight away come up with what I think is a really good option for our budget. It's a 3-litre V6 VW Touareg, a 2023 3-litre V6 TDI 4Motion, and it is just about within the budget, £49,552. So it's one of their approved used cars. It's got a pan roof, really, really nice spec. Even the interior, what a lovely car. But it's just not exciting enough, is it? And now thinking about that Porsche was great value, wasn't it? Let's head over to Honda. I think that could be quite interesting. Again, they wasn't too keen for us to film inside, but to give you an insight of what it was like on our visit to Honda Milton Keynes, as we walked through the main front doors of the building, the first car I was greeted with was a brand new Honda Civic Type R. I got chatting to the sales guy there, who again was a subscriber of the channel, and he was a true petrol head, an absolute gent, and a credit to Honda as a brand. He knew exactly what he was talking about, he was passionate about the car, and from a customer point of view, it was a pleasure to deal with. And it just so turned out that this car was almost within budget. When I first walked in and see that Type R on display, and the guy knew his stuff. He is a petrol head, and I was just saying to him as well about the importance of having a petrol head on the front line in the car showroom is so important. Like, we try to employ petrol heads at Binker because I think knowing your subject when you're selling is, well, I know it. It's so important. He's a petrol head, he loves his cars, and he was passionate about that Type R. Now, that car is again a great option. If anything, it's probably the best one of the lot, but it is slightly over budget, 2.5 grand. And I said to him, can you do any, is there any sort of wiggle room on the price? He said, no, it's a fixed price and that's it. So it's above budget. But again, I'm not ruling it out. If we've got to stretch a bit, we can't stretch. We've got to stay firm at 50 grand. So it's a no from me on the Honda. But very grateful that we went in there and got to have a little wander around that car. Let's now head into Mercedes. This Mercedes dealership is extremely impressive. Like, look at it, look at the entrance as you come in. Obviously earlier on when we was on the roundabout at the front there, yeah, the presence of this dealership on that roundabout is pretty impressive. And as you drive in, they've obviously got smart as well. It's look at that, mate. I think 50 grand on an AMG probably ain't gonna get us much, but I'm still curious to see what they've got. We'll go for a little wander around, see what. Hello guys, you all right? Yeah, buddy. Just having a wander around, having a look at the cars. That's all right. Thank you. So we're going to go get a sales person to let us know what cars they've got within our budget. I see they've got an A35 AMG out the front, which could be good. I'm excited. I want to find something. And I think there could be something here. There definitely is. Lots of nice cars. What is interesting is there seems to be a lot of sort of what we would call, I suppose, bread and butter. I don't want to say bread and butter, you know, run-of-the-mill cars, because that's where the market's at. People want an everyday, daily driver. And they've got loads of them in here. They've got a lot of electric cars as well, because the electric car market is here. And it doesn't seem to be going anywhere, does it? What a lovely place though. Absolutely beautiful. The sales guy at Mercedes-Benz Milton Keynes was really helpful, and he had a really interesting car for us. It was a Mercedes E63 AMG S Estate with a panoramic roof. This is my kind of car. Again, it is just slightly above our budget, but I'll be honest, I can't believe that a car like this is available to buy from a Mercedes main dealer showroom with this kind of mileage for anywhere near £50,000. So this, for me, was a great prospect. Guys, quick reminder, I'm going to be going live on the Planet Dreams Instagram tonight at 9 PM to announce the winner of our FAE M3 that's been modified by EAG Specialist Cars. If you want to be in for a chance of winning that tonight for just 7p, get on it now, get entering, and if you don't want to spend 7p, at least make sure you get your one free entry. It's an absolutely stunning car. You do not want to miss out on this opportunity. If you don't want a car, there is a £20,000 cash alternative, and if you win the car tonight and you decide to take it, we're chucking in £2,000 on top as well to go towards running costs. So that was a really interesting visit. So they were very, very strict about filming, which I respect entirely. And I had a chat with him about it actually, and I was like, and he was very apologetic. I was like, listen, you ain't got to apologise. It's fine. I'm fine about it. But he's like, the thing is, people put stuff on social media and it's negative sometimes. And we all know that. Like, some people will take advantage. What you could do is you could just boss your way in here and just film and do whatever you want. But that's disrespectful as well. So I want to respect their rules, respect their guidelines. I'm here to, like, genuinely, I want to buy a car. And they've just suggested this E63 AMG Premium Plus pan roof. Really, really nice car, but it doesn't have the AMG bucket seats. So it's been specced with the comfort seats from factory, which are nice. But personally, I wouldn't expect them. And what was the other thing it didn't have? Interior carbon, but I think that's minor. I'm not too bothered about that. But really, really nice car. Great value for money. £51,000. They've just reduced it. And I looked at it and I thought, oh, so tempted by it. I still am. I still think about that car, and I think I was actually in the market a few years ago. I wanted one of those cars, and trust me, trying to find that car, a car like that as an estate, ticking the boxes that car's ticking, it is near on impossible. There is hardly any of them available. If you then want one with the bucket seats, which a lot of them did come with bucket seats, but then you'd find one with bucket seats without the pan roof. To try and find one with everything, that's the point anyway, is so difficult. So yeah, really nice car. The staff at Mercedes were lovely as well. And all it's done is confuse me further, because we've got another very good prospect now. We've got the Touareg is definitely bottom of the list, but the Porsche 911 Turbo, I can't believe we're saying this. This is just an idea this morning, this video. The Civic Type R and E63 AMG Premium Plus Estate.
Who's winning? Who's winning so far? Who's in the lead?
I don't know. I'll let the comment section decide, yeah? Because I've got a clear winner in my head, and I'm trying to talk them down as I go, because I'm like thinking what's yet to come. We've still got Audi and BMW. Like, it could potentially about to get better.
Yeah, we don't know.
What's your favourite so far?
I'd probably say the Honda.
I thought you was going to say that.
The Honda, yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to say I agree, because I don't want to give my thoughts away too much, but that Honda for the money is unreal. Like I say, 50 grand's a lot of money. Like, we're talking about a large amount of money here. I don't want to for 1 second talk it down, but brand new Civic Type R in that colour with that spec, like, that's got interior carbon, that car. The Merc didn't have. I'm confused. I was not expecting it to go this way, but it has.
Yeah, Calvin, we just went past the Land Rover dealership.
Do you know what we actually did? We've got to go Land Rover. How did I not think about Land Rover? Like, I did consider it, but I just know that there's Audi. Look how nice that is. Audi Milton Keynes. But I don't know what. Let's just go. Let's go. Let's go see what Land Rover got. They're going to have something nice. 50 grand on a Land Rover though. Surely you ain't going to get much of a Land Rover for 50 grand, but you never know. They might have like a, of course you are. We'll get something nice. There it is, look. Conveniently, right next door to Audi. Let's go see what they've got. What sort of a Range Rover Sport can you get for that kind of money? You can get something like an earlier one, can't you?
Yeah.
We want to use as much of the budget as possible as well.
Range Rover Sport, so they're different, because Range Rover Sport, you'll find there's a shape change, and then there's a big jump from old shape to new shape.
No, I know, yeah. So that's a new shape there for 68.
Yeah.
So you're looking somewhere between that and that, which is...
yeah, I mean, to get something old shape, it's going to be mid-40s.
That's fine. That's enough for us to sort of think on anyway. That's good, that's brilliant. Yeah, that sounds good. Another extremely pleasant experience with a main dealer in Milton Keynes. By the way, when we eventually buy a car, it will be going on Planet of Dreams, and you will be able to enter for your chance to win it for free. But only if you're a subscriber of the channel, so make sure you hit that button right now. More on that later in the video. For now, let's concentrate on getting a car bought first. God, that was interesting. It's always handy when people are familiar with the channel, because then you don't feel like a sausage, like you're wasting their time. Just want to see what cars you've got. If you've got anything of interest to me, I'm definitely interested in buying it, and I do want to get it on the channel. So they've got some. This is like far more difficult than I thought it was going to be. They've got brand new Evoque there, just over £50,000. Not exciting, not something that I'm interested in. So I ruled it out straight away. I went up to the sales guy there, and I said to him, look, let's look on the used market, because we're going to get better value on the used market. They had a Range Rover Sport. The issue is, which the sales guy explained, the old shape became the new shape, I think, in 2022. So 50 grand, you're not going to even need to spend as much as 50 grand to get an old shape, like the best of the old shape. And then the new shape come out, and it's like, I think the cheapest one they had was 65 grand or something. So well above our budget. So they had a really good old shape. They did have an SVR, because we had a chat about an SVR, so we want something sporty. What have you got, like an SVR or something like that? They've got an SVR at £51,000 in silver. That looked really nice as well. And again, I'm sort of looking at that thinking, what a great car for the money. But is it the best car that money can buy in Milton Keynes, currently on the used car market in Milton Keynes, today, for a budget of £50,000? I don't know. I'll answer that after I've been to Audi and BMW. Let's get to Audi. And then here, next door, literally, to Land Rover, we have Audi RS4 Amar. RS4, look at that. How much? I can't see the price.
But I can see.
Can you see?
Actually, I was going to zoom in.
Oh,
I don't think the price is on there.
No pan roof though. Oh, Amar, look at that.
That looks nice, isn't it?
That stands out.
Yeah, that's loud.
It's got a black roof. Don't know if it's got a pan roof, but that's going to be above budget, I reckon. Might be within. I wonder if that car's in budget. That's definitely a good option. But the RS4, that RS4 is that's a bit of me, that car. Oh, mate. This is interesting. So let's just walk over there and have a look at these two cars quick. Because Amar just said that the RS3 didn't have the paper, the sales board in the window, so maybe it's sold. Maybe the RS3 is sold, but I want to see how much that RS4 is. It's a car that I've never had, the newer gen RS4, and it is definitely my kind of car as well. That green on that RS3, that just stands out, doesn't it? Nah, it's got no board. I don't think that's up for sale. It's either not up for sale or it's sold already, but this is nice. Audi RS4 Avant, carbon black, 16,500 miles. Scan the QR code for the most up-to-date price. Let's have a look. It's quite interesting because I want to get these for my cars at Binker. These scan QR codes for prices. But the rain is actually, because the camera's picking up the rain, it's causing a problem. But also, like the sales boards, the physical sales boards that we've got a load of now, putting them in all the windows of cars, you've got to keep updating the prices, because if a car doesn't sell, obviously you drop the price on it. That's normal. In fact, the car at Mercedes, that car, they dropped it recently to £51,000, but the price board in the window was 52.5. It's normal. But yeah, I'm unable to scan the live price of it. Either way, we'll get someone. That's an RS3 as well, isn't it? That's nice. The green just looks so much better. But then this has got a pan roof. Oh, Amar, what are we going to do? Let's go inside. Let's go find a salesman or lady. Salesman or lady. So one of the sales guys popped out to show us around the RS3, which was advertised for 48,500 quid. But annoyingly, they got some interest in it. So the green one is sold, yeah?
Yeah, they won't take long. They won't wait long for a customer. If they don't get hold of him, they'll just release it again. Especially when they don't have a deposit from the guy. They send you a link to your email for a deposit. If you don't pay it, they put it back on sale pretty quick.
So it's sold provisionally, but not sold.
Yeah.
And does it come with a 12-month Audi warranty, does it? Yeah. The RS4 that I like the look of was advertised for over £60,000, so that was out of the equation. But parked next to that car was a car that I didn't actually notice when I pulled in. It's another RS3 saloon, but this one has got a panoramic roof. And something else that's just caught my eye is carbon ceramic brakes. But I don't think it's going to be an option because the advertised price is £53,700. So how much can you do that car for?
I don't know, I'll have to find out, but they wouldn't, it's up at 53 something, they wouldn't have £3,000 discount in it.
No, okay, that's fair enough. But that one was less than 50, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's 48 something.
Yeah. So, again, amazing experience, lovely car dealership, very nice showroom. Also very strict on filming, which is cool. But it's just like the plot thickens. So the RS4 was £60,000, I think. And the green RS3 is sold provisionally. So they've got someone on it. They've told them they're going to take it down for sale. Doesn't know for certain if they've paid a deposit or not. might become available tomorrow. But the black one parked next to it, that's a Vorsprung edition. It's about £5,000 more, but the Vorsprungs come standard from factory with head-up display, which the green one doesn't have, and a pan roof, which again the green one doesn't have. The green one does have, because it's a carbon black edition, the carbon fibre exterior pack, which is the side skirts. I don't think there's anything on the front bumper, but the rear spoiler was noticeably different compared to the one on the black one. But then when I looked at the black one, walked back over to it, and I was like, they've got different brakes on them. Has that one got carbon ceramic brakes? He says, yeah, the black one's got carbon ceramics. I was like, you're joking. What, do they come as standard on the Vorsprungs? Because I'll be honest with you, as a lot of you know, I'm a BMW guy. I know a lot about BMW specs. Not too or overly familiar with specs on RS3s or Audis. He was like, no, that's a £5,000 optional extra. I was thinking, how is this car still here? Like, this is a special car. So it's a Vorsprung, which is a high spec level. And then additionally to that, it's got carbon ceramic brakes. So I said, look, give me a call tomorrow. I'm going to BMW now because I want to look and see what they've got available. But let me know if the buyer of the green one pulls out. And also let me know what your best price is that you can do on the black one. So, yeah, my head's fried. Let's go to BMW. That's it. Again, it's next door almost, but you have to kind of drive around the block to get to it.
There was a bit of a problem when I visited the BMW dealership, which meant I had to quickly do a U-turn.
I thought they were Sitner, they're not. And I feel quite, it's like cheating on your barber, innit? You don't cheat on your barber, don't cheat on your BMW dealership either. So I'm going to give Steve at Sitner and Tring a call, because that's my go-to BMW dealership. And if I'm ever buying a BMW, I'm buying it from them. Let's see what he's got.
Hi Calvin, how are you?
Hello mate, I'm alright, you alright?
I'm good, thank you, I'm good. How's things your end?
Busy selling, yeah, busy man, been busy. We're busy filming videos today. We're basically out on the road in Milton Keynes, trying to buy the best car we can buy for £50,000. And obviously, I've got to give you a shout. What cars have you got?
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Have you got anything?
We've always got stuff, you know me. I think we're taking in an F82 M4 competition.
Nice.
I think they're going to retail that for around the £40,000 mark. It's got full M Performance body kit, low miles. So that car's due in probably end of the week. How does that sound?
We basically want to spend as much of the budget as possible. Ideally, we want to find a car a touch above 50 and knock it down to 50 grand. So if you could, if you ain't like that, there sounds like a lovely car, but it's it's a bit low. It sounds bad, but it's too cheap. It's far too cheap.
It's too cheap.
I want to spend more money, Steve. Have you got any other ideas?
I don't think I've got anything in at this second. I need to do a bit more research, see what else is coming through, but not for 50 at the moment.
Because G80 M3s are a touch above 50 now, aren't they?
They are a little bit, yes, yeah.
And we just bought one recently, so I kind of don't, it sounds mad, I don't really
don't want the same car?
Nah.
I understand.
Don't want to buy another G8.
You need to have a variety of cars that you don't want to have the same model. I understand that.
Maybe like, I don't know. I'm waiting for a call back from Audi tomorrow morning. If you could give me a call back tomorrow morning with some options, that'd be cool as well. Okay,
so around the £50,000 mark. All right, leave it with me. I know the sort of car you want to put on Planet Dream, so...
And we'll catch up tomorrow morning, yeah?
Excellent. Okay, yeah, thanks for the call, Calvin. Let me see what I can do and I'll call you tomorrow.
All right, wicked. Cheers, Steve. Thank you, mate.
Thanks, Calvin. Take care. Bye.
Right. Bye. I feel like I've thrown him a bit of a difficult challenge there, because it's kind of, again, it's a bit like where we was at with Land Rover earlier. The budget is in the middle. What, his bonnet's just flapped on his car, look. Did you see that? Did you get a shot of that? The guy's bonnet's just opened on his car, folded on his windscreen, and it was a BMW, believe it or not. That bonnet and that car has thrown me off tracks. Like, that was unreal. We're gonna have to wait till the morning. I'm hoping Steve comes up with something good. It'd be cool to buy another car from Tree.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
Out of all the cars you've seen today, what's your heart been like set on?
do you know what? Strangely, yeah. If it was for me personally, right now,
Yeah.
E63.
Really?
Yeah,
Ah.
mate, that car is unreal.
Yeah.
If it, and what I was also going to say, as you said, you asked that question, was I just, I'm going to keep, I want to sleep on it. I want to sleep on it. I don't want to give too much away about what I'm thinking, but I think I know what I want. I think I know what I'm hoping for, but the budget is strict.
Yeah.
So we'll see. What are you saying now?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, you're the one paying for it. So
Yeah,
I
but
don't
you
know.
got
It's funny though. It's funny because your budget's on like 50, right? And most of the cars we've seen is like 51, 52, 50.
Literally, I know. I'm trying to stay firm on the budget as well. So, and I'm also, I always like to buy BMWs, but it'd be nice to buy something different.
Yeah.
But saying that, Steve might come back with something good in the morning. So let's just see what happens in the morning. Yeah? Leave it as that.
After that, I headed home because it was the end of the working day, and the next morning I had no time whatsoever to do any more car shopping. And before I could buy anything, the baby arrived, which basically means I failed the challenge. But I still wanted to get something bought, and the following day after the baby arrived, I headed back to one of the dealerships to see if I can get a deal done.
So yeah, we failed the mission. We've failed the mission, but we are for two reasons. We're going to talk about the two reasons how we failed and why we failed. The first one is, I can tell you now, was meant to buy this car before the baby arrived. Baby arrived before the car got bought. All right, so I've had an amazing last few days. A little bit tiring. I am feeling a little bit tired today, but I'm excited about the car collection. The second reason why we failed our little mission is because, let's get the car revealed first. By the way, bit of a giveaway, we're at an Audi garage, yeah? Back at the Audi garage. Let's go see this car.
Before we reveal the car, I just want to say a massive thanks to everyone who supports Planet of Dreams. This is our biggest prize ever, and without you lot supporting, this wouldn't be possible. And to each and every single one of you watching, make sure that you get your one free entry for your chance to win this car, because you never know, it could be yours for nothing. The link for Planet of Dreams is in the description below. Let's now reveal the car that I've bought. And now that we've revealed the car, I've got another plan for it. But before I talk about that, let's talk about the reasons why I chose this as the best car for my budget, and also the reasons why I failed the challenge.
And it is the black RS3. Now you're probably thinking, Cal, you had a budget of £50,000. This car was over £50,000. The actual price of this car, by the way, I think was 53,700 quid. Not sure exactly. It is above £50,000. I kind of proved the point that I feel like the best car within our budget was the green RS3, right? That was definitely the best car. But then I started looking at this one, and I didn't know this one even, you know, it was parked over there next to the green one. I looked at the spec of this car, and for me, not just as a car dealer, but as a, you know, a car guy, a petrol head, spec is everything. Although I love that colour green, and I love the overall look of that car, no pan roof and carbon ceramic brakes on this car. In fact, let's not even talk about the pan roof, because that's an obvious one. Carbon ceramic brakes are an absolute game changer. That is massive. When I saw that brake caliper on that car when it's parked over there the other day, I was just like, this car is special. It's a Vorsprung as well, which is like a higher spec car, so it's got head-up display. They have a round steering wheel, not a flat bottom steering wheel. Bang & Olufsen sound. Loads of little options. I am going to mention the pan roof again at this point, because I think a pan roof is a game changer as well when you're daily driving any car. So yeah, lovely, lovely thing. And I failed, yeah, not only because I didn't get it bought in time before the baby arrived, but also because I overspent on the 50 grand budget. I did get a deal done. All in all, we've paid 52.5 grand for this car, because if you cast your mind back to when we was looking over it, there's a little mark on the wheel here, right? Which is really irritating. And the sales guys were great, by the way, at Audi. Shout out to Audi Milton Keynes. We had a chat about the wheels, and they simply said, look, we can refurbish the wheels, but the Vorsprungs have got this design on the wheels, which is unique to the Vorsprung editions, right? And that's quite important. They said we can paint them, but we have to paint them one solid colour, either satin black or gloss black, which would mean that we're going to lose that detail on the wheels. And I was like, I think that'd be criminal to do that. They did also say, look, if you don't want it done, we can leave it as it is, but reduce the price. They've done a real good reduction on the price, which I was like, you know what? I then have got the choice. I can take it for a reduced amount of money. I've then got the choice to either get them done or not get them done. I'm not too sure, but for me, for now, I'm really, really pleased with it. So something else that this car has got, which is massive over the other car, is I think this has done 12,000 miles. I think the other one had done like 24,000, which is both really low mileage cars, but this has basically done half the mileage that the other one's done. Another thing worth mentioning, back to the car trade thing, is I love a green car. I love a coloured car in general, and the car that sprung to mind as I was on my way over here this morning was my green M6, right? That car was a one of one, super unique. It was the only signal green BMW M6, as far as we know, in existence, and I bought that car because I loved it. But the uniqueness of that car when we put it up for sale went dead against it. I couldn't sell it. I literally couldn't sell it. And then after I sold it eventually, it then went back on the market, and it sat on the market for a couple of years, which is crazy. So I know the majority of people prefer neutral colours, black, grey, just safer colours. So I know for Planet of Dreams in particular, a safer colour car is definitely better for the majority of people. But sticking to the challenge, keeping within that 50 grand budget, I feel like that green RS3 was an incredible choice of car for the money.
So you know you wanted the green one. If they had an identical version of this one, would you pick the green one instead?
What, so this car, in this spec, but in the colour green?
Yeah.
Personally, I would. But I always know that when you're trying to offer a car, whether it to be on Planet Dreams or as a car dealer on the open market, the more unique you make that car, the more you'll narrow in that audience. So personally, I would prefer green, but I know making that car available to the open market, black's a better colour.
So in a nutshell, I basically failed at this challenge miserably. Because we've overspent in this video, I've decided to add another £10,000 to the budget. £2.5 grand of that is already spent on when we purchased the car. Another £2,000 is going to be going to the lucky winner to go towards insurance or running costs, which leaves us £5.5 grand to spend. And all of that money is going to get spent on the car in a part 2 of the RS3. So make sure you hit subscribe for that. Car Vertical is linked in the description below. Make sure when you do your Car Vertical checks, use my code CCD to get 20% off. Thanks for watching, hit subscribe, hit like, and I'll see you in the next one.